What is going on, guys and girls? It is GhostRobo, and welcome back to Black Ops 2 Multiplayer. This time we have two gameplays smashed together for your viewing pleasure to show off my improving skills. Some very cool moments, Dragonfire drone, which I absolutely hate, by the way. It feels like it's firing marshmallows instead of bullets, and a couple of cool multi-kills that I think you guys will enjoy. And I wanted to bring back some shooter action multiplayer gameplay to the channel, and so here is the first of those. With this video, though, I don't want to talk about Call of Duty. I want to talk about my puppy dog. I have a 12-year-old miniature poodle. Some of you have seen her in videos, some have not. She is a puppy cut, don't worry. She doesn't look like a freaking loaf of bread with missing limbs. We keep her very nice and fun looking. She's 12, which is like 84 in human years. But she acts like she's like a little puppy. She's spunky, she's crazy, she's fast, she licks people, does all that. The only thing she doesn't do very well is her eyesight is a little bit like slightly going, so one of her balls is green, and if you throw the green ball in the grass, she'll get completely crazy. So we try to avoid that as best I can, but I want to talk more about her history because she's had quite the, like, what I would consider like a freaking celebrity life of a dog. And I don't mean that in a good way, like, oh, she meets all these people and does all these cool things and has a job and a cute boyfriend. I mean it like just intense action 24/7. Most little dogs, they stay inside, they go out, you know, to play, go for walks, and that's about the extent of it. Kobe has been attacked twice by gigantic ferocious beasts, which is just ridiculous that it's happened twice. She's also had multiple surgeries and some very strange encounters with other animals as well that I will be getting to. The first of those being, we live in California. Kobe was probably about 8 or 9, and again, miniature poodle. She's got black fur. Her name's Kobe, not named after Kobe Bryant. K-O-B-I. It means joy and peace in Japanese or something like that. And we were hoping for a calm dog. Instead, we got the most spunky dog in the history of the world. Anyways, so again, picture this scene in your mind. We have a little 10-pound miniature poodle. You know, she stands, I don't know, a foot, 2 feet high, a foot and a half high. How tall are dogs? I have no. Not very good with my measurements of dogs, apparently. But, so she's out there in the yard, and there's 2 big German Shepherds across the street. Apparently, they were out at the same time that my dog was out. My dog was out with my dad. Kobe was going. They were just taking out the garbage, routine thing. She likes to follow my dad around, alpha dog syndrome, blah, blah, blah. And supposedly the 2 German Shepherds were also in the garage with their master, owner, lord in chief, doing work in the garage. I don't know what. And the real story is that they came onto my property, my family's property, and chased Kobe into the backyard, at which point they cornered her under a little, like, kid's picnic table and proceeded to, like, rip her stomach apart. She had to have tubes put in to drain the fluid. She had to have surgery. We had to cancel our Christmas vacation. It was a freaking nightmare. Now, the kicker to this story is that this guy tried to say that our dog provoked his dogs. His thing was that our dog, Kobe, was barking at his 2 gigantic German Shepherds and instigated the attack, right? And that was his case. So he was not going to pay for anything. He was not going to whatever. He was going to take this to court. I hope you can understand the ridiculousness of this situation. You know, we had pictures of Kobe laying there with tubes coming out of her stomach next to pictures of these giant German Shepherds, male German Shepherds. My dog is a female dog. And it just was ridiculous. It pissed off my parents so much. It was just like, it's like, come on, humans, be a little bit more smart with this. So that was the first time, bummer for her. The second time, my mom was walking her, and there was another, again, a pair of German Shepherds who were, in California, like, a lot of people have enclosed backyards, right? So they were in an enclosed backyard, and the guy had left for the weekend, but he left food out for them and I guess tried to be decent. His daughter or something was supposed to come watch them, but they had knocked over their bucket of water. It was very hot. This was summertime. And so the dogs were like freaking out. So they're trying to bust out through the door, basically, the wooden door of the fence. And they did. They somehow got the latch open and busted out. And my mom is walking with Kobe, and they come knock my mom over and then just tear into Kobe. And of course, Kobe's injured. This time was not as bad, but she did have injuries that needed to be, you know, taken care of, and she had to go to the hospital and deal with all that, and my mom got knocked over, and it was just like a big mess. Luckily, though, that guy was nice. He paid for things and was very apologetic, and, you know, I don't know what happened to the dogs. I'm not sure if they actually got taken away for, you know, negligence or what happened, but that was quite sad. Kobe also had kidney stones, which is sort of an unrandom thing. But that caused her a lot of pain and another surgery. So for a little tiny dog to have 3 surgeries like that and a cross-country move, I moved from California to Indiana in 2007. That's like a lot of stress. And so the fact that she's still able to be happy and fun and upbeat and spunky and loves people is awesome. She went through a phase where she was really afraid of a lot and had sort of like bathroom problems in the house and different things, which is really sad because she was such a good dog and so smart and well trained. And then I think just the stress both mentally and like physically just really affected her, but she's back to pretty much normal. The only thing is she's a little more wary of dogs now. She barks more at dogs on our property, like if they're just like, you know, walking on the sidewalk, things of that nature. But she hangs in there pretty darn good, and just like, I'm kind of like, it's a weird thing with dogs, you know, if it was like your family member, you don't think this way, but like with dogs, it's like you take them for granted, I feel like, and knowing that Kobe could potentially die in a couple of years would be very sad, although it doesn't hit you in the same way, I think, until it happens, perhaps, because, like, I don't realize the fact that Kobe has been with me longer than Ghostbot, than Noah, my brother, and she's there every single day, and, like, a presence that maybe you kind of overlook, and I don't know if you feel this way with your dog, but sometimes it's like, you don't even, like, view them as a dog or a pet or a family member anymore. It's just like, there's this moving thing in my house, and it's kind of annoying because it barks a lot, and, you know, especially for me when I'm recording and stuff, she'll start barking. It's like, oh my god, Kobe, can you please just shut your mouth so I can finish this dang video? But then it's like, you forget about the times when you're sad and they recognize and come up to you and lick your face, or you forget about when you know, come home from a long day and they run to the front door, or, you know, they're waiting by the window. Kobe, like, props her paws up on the window and is always looking out waiting for us. So cute. And it's interesting. It's kind of a weird concept. She's supposed to live, supposedly, based on the breeder that we got her from, supposedly until she's about 18 is what they projected, and she's 12 now, so she still has a couple good years left. And like I said, her hips are fine, her body's fine, her eyesight's going a little bit, and she's got that stress, so I don't know if that's going to impact her. It's kind of depressing to talk about, but she's just a trooper and a great dog. I have more stories of her getting lost, which I think are awesome, so if you want to hear those, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. I rarely do post commentary telling stories, stuff like this, so hope you guys loved it and enjoyed this rare occurrence, and like my Black Ops 2 multiplayer. If you want to see more, hit that like button, add to your favorites, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Until next time, guys and girls, drink some hot chocolate, give your dog a hug. Until next time, once again, I say that too many times, we will see you all later.